The difficult thing for any charity organization is funds, getting resources. We're pretty blessed to have a lot of volunteers who enjoy getting help and getting to give back to people. It's always, the need is greater than the funds that are coming in, so we're always in need of monthly support, of one-time financial gifts, so that we can repair the cars that we have on hand, so that we can repair someone else's car. So yeah, money's a struggle. We're all volunteers. I don't get a paycheck. None of our people get a paycheck. One of the greatest things that we get to experience is when we repair a car for a lady, or we give her a car. To see how much it means to them just affects you in a way that nothing else can. I mean, I've given guys on the side of the road something to eat before. I've taken them to McDonald's, and and that's really cool when you give someone something to eat. But when someone gets a car, it's freedom, it's independence, it's an opportunity for a new job, it's an ability to get their kids to the doctor and to school, and it makes such a huge impact that when you gift it to someone, or when you've repaired their car, it just, the change that you see in them when they finally accept that we're not going to ask for any money, that it's really theirs, that the car is really fixed, it just affects us in a deep way. And a lot of my big burly mechanic guys will shed a tear as the ladies cry as they receive the gifts.
I was a Houston firefighter for 40 years, and I also had a construction company on the side. So as far as cars, I didn't know that much about them, but I knew that there was a need of helping people. Being associated with Chris, that there was a need out there, and I retired from the fire department, and at the same time I kind of retired from my construction job, and I thought it was time to give back then. I knew Chris we went to the same church, and he was the youth pastor out there, and we also live in the same neighborhood. And I didn't get involved with it right at first, but my neighbor was going down there pretty regular, and he kept telling me about it, so I started going down and seeing kind of what it was about, and getting the lay of the land on it. And I really liked what was going on and what they were doing, so I went all in on it and decided that's what I wanted to do. And this is, we talk about God's Garage. It truly is God's Garage. And
I really wanted to start God's Garage because there were so many years that I was struggling and hoping my car would run in the morning when I went to work, hoping it would get me home. There were some lean years where I was just praying, God, let there be enough gas in this car to get me back home and get me to work again so I can get my paycheck. So I thought, I want to help people in this situation. And sometimes ladies get taken advantage of when some of them don't have the knowledge about cars and working on cars and what's wrong with them. So we wanted to step in and make sure that didn't happen. And there's so many people that are in need and that have exhausted all of their opportunities, whether it be rides from their friends and neighbors and family, to riding the bus and even Ubering until they just don't have any more money to Uber. We want to step in and remedy that.
More than that, it's helping the community. If the community needs help or assistance in something, we're going to band a group together and assist them in it.